Welcome to today's video, where we're going to talk about something that many people find difficult: how to say no. Maybe you've been in a situation where you get a request that doesn't sit well with you, but you feel like you have to say yes because someone expects it. Why do we do that? Why does it feel so hard to say no? Today we'll show you that the key to learning how to say no actually starts with something else: saying yes to ourselves first. Once we learn to say yes to our values, needs, and priorities, it becomes much easier to say no when we need to. Before we get into how to say no, it's important to understand why we say yes when we actually want to say no. When we're clear on our values and know what's truly important to us, it's much easier to set boundaries and refuse things that don't align with our needs. Saying yes to yourself means learning to listen to your needs and respecting them. If we're not clear about what we want, we'll have trouble knowing when to say no. When we say yes just because we feel obligated, we lose our power and energy. And when we say yes in situations where we actually want to say no, we end up feeling drained, disrespected, and frustrated. Another key to learning how to say no is knowing your priorities. We all have limited time and energy, and if we don't know what we want to focus on, others will easily pull us in directions that don't serve us. When you're clear about what's important to you, it's easier to say no to things that don't fit with your values and goals. Now comes the crucial part: setting boundaries. Boundaries are how we protect our time, energy, and emotional well-being. When we don't know how to say no, we let others decide how we spend our time, what we do, and how we feel. This can lead to situations that aren't serving us and that drain us. Saying yes when we really want to say no makes us lose our strength because we're going against ourselves. But by setting boundaries and saying no, we protect our mental well-being. Many of us feel pressure from family, friends, or society to behave a certain way. We're expected to always be available, to help, to go to family events, to follow traditions. But just because it's expected doesn't mean we have to do it. We have the right to create our own way of living, based on our own needs and values. Saying no doesn't mean we're being rude or disrespectful. In fact, it means we're respecting ourselves and our own needs. So why is it so difficult to say no? Often we fear letting others down, looking bad, or missing out on an opportunity. We're afraid of judgment or that people won't like us. But the reality is that when we don't say no, we lose ourselves and our strength. It's not about being unwilling to help or being mean. It's about being in alignment with your values, understanding your needs, and knowing what's important to you. When we learn to say no with respect, we not only strengthen ourselves but also our relationships. The people who truly care about us will understand that our boundaries aren't an attack on them, but a way of taking care of ourselves. Start by taking some time to think about what's really important to you. What gives you meaning? What are your priorities? What are your boundaries? When you're clear about these things, you'll find that saying no becomes much easier. And remember, every no is actually a yes to something better, like your peace of mind, your time for yourself, and the relationships that truly matter. So, as you can see, learning to say no isn't about being unwilling or rude. It's about protecting your energy, your values, and your well-being. When we learn to say yes to ourselves, we recognize what truly matters to us, and we'll have the courage to say no where it counts. Each time you say no, you're saying yes to something more fulfilling. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope it helps you find the strength to say no, set your boundaries, and protect your energy. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow our channel for more content like this. Take care and see you in the next video.